I'm in UC. We got some Miami students here. So we got some local colleges showing up.
Oh yeah, and there's crazy regional diversity at this tournament. Like there's like 25 different, or even like 30 different regions, depending on how you interpret it here. But looks like we're gonna have ToastedArt versus Plus, yes. Plus playing Game & Watch, and ToastedArt playing playing Zombie. I'm not gonna lie, I have never once seen this matchup in my entire life.
Agreed. Yeah, me neither.
But you can kind of imagine like how it'll go down. Game & Watch, super light character. No matter how evasive he is, if ToastedArt is able to get the diamond, it's going to be bad news. Like this character, and especially on Town and City, I'm so surprised he went to Town and City on this, because that diamond back air, which ToastedArt somehow already has 40 seconds into the game, has access to the diamond now, is going to be brutal. But I can see some potential good things coming to ToastedArt on this, or to Plus rather, on this stage, because this stage is a pseudo FD. There are certain platform configurations where it can be. Yeah. But right now we're really just seeing like the ToastedArt side of things, because that power rail minecart almost just killed it like 80%.
Well, just think, Plus won like 5 neutral interactions in a row. ToastedArt won 1 neutral interaction, and now has very
double
dominant.
the percent.
Right.
Yeah, literally double the percent.
So it's really interesting. I think in this matchup, Game & Watch is punishing to people who haven't lapped their combos, who haven't figured out the frame perfect inputs.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You have a lot of that.
You have a 3-frame margin of error on any true combo against Game & Watch, which is not a lot. That's a 20th of a second.
Right.
Wow, Iron back air somehow not killing their perfect DI from Plus yet again, putting him straight into the corner on Town and City.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, surely that'll do it. Almost actually surviving again there.
Yeah.
The weaker hit, or like the second strongest hit on minecart, rather.
Oh, wow. That was a cool landing on the top platform there with safety. That was really cool.
It looked like it might have been some like no impact shenanigans, too, because he slid right off, or just like an edge cancel.
Right. That was cool.
From ToastedArt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Plus, maybe starting to second guess a lot of these landings with down air now, getting very nervous. Getting that neutral air dodge out as quick as he possibly can.
This is when Game & Watch struggles, because Game & Watch struggles to get in a lot and to get this kill. And I feel like Steve can be so patient in this situation.
For sure. Steve is definitely one of the most self-sufficient characters like in the game, period.
Yeah.
Like, you have a game plan that will never go out of style, forcing people to approach you. You have like this crazy mechanic where you can create terrain, hurdles for your opponents to jump over, like crawl spaces and whatnot. Like, it's wild. This character can do so much. Definitely the most non-Smash Brothers characters in the game.
Yeah.
In terms of like what you would typically expect.
Yeah. It's a really cool change of pace, honestly, from what we saw last game. Wow.
Yeah, what a perfect recovery angle on top of that edge guard.
A big damage.
Oh, pickaxe loops coming out here. But I think, I actually think right there, Game & Watch's soft spike animation actually kept him out of the next out of the up tilt that was on the way. So yeah, he did. He pancaked just a little to avoid the up tilt.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a top tier or a high tier, whatever.
Yeah, just a good
back air there. Almost killing, like literally 60%. Full hop Steve, or full hop diamond back air on Steve does like 18 damage. It's ridiculous.
What do you think Plus could be, how do you think they could be adapting to better just deal with this matchup?
Well,
because it doesn't seem to be working right now.
So the way I see it is you have 2 options in this matchup. And
good punish.
Yeah, great punish there on the down air. You have 2 options in this matchup. Number 1, you do anything in your power to keep Steve from getting diamond in the first place. You're scrapping with him, you're boxing, risking getting hit by a lot of those like Steve combo starting and just like, chip damage options. Or you camp Steve out, you recognize that he's going to get diamond, but you just rely on your ability to camp and out mobility Steve. As a way to make the Steve player antsy, or just straight go for a timeout or something of that nature. That's the way that most people tend to think about like the 2 extremes of playing against Steve. Obviously, there are spaces in between, and I guess one such space would be a character swap. So
we just talking about that.
Yeah. Plus, going over to the Banjo and Kazooie now on PS2. I don't know anything about Plus, so I was definitely not expecting a Banjo to come out. This guy's
these really cool, quirky characters that you don't see very often, so I'm kind of excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, and I mean, if
Oh.
Game & Watch Steve is a matchup that I haven't seen, but I can sort of like extrapolate stuff from.
This is not.
This is a matchup where I'm just at a loss. Like,
right, yeah.
Like we're seeing, and it seems like ToastedArt might be here too. Just a lot of these bombs giving him a lot of grief while he's trying to mine, and especially I think like the eggs as well, the neutral bee. If he can snipe out ToastedArt while he's mining, it just stops the mine altogether.
Right.
Just completely halts the animation. So I think Plus might honestly be going for like as I said, like a more passive style, and then just hoping to do something about the mining, but. Plus is the one getting something done about him right now with that down air.
ToastedArt does a really good job of just playing really patient and then just getting that one really important opening and really capitalizing on it. That's what we've seen several times. That was a neat little combo.
It's just every time I see a Banjo play, I see a new thing.
Cool.
I've never seen neutral before. I guess that gives you an idea about how much I know about Banjo. But the nil combos coming out here. Actually.
Ran out
like
of
reaching the threshold of aerial block placement there. Not able to finish the combo, which probably would have ended in an up smash. But
that was so good. That was such a good call out when we jumped out of the cart.
Yeah, and that's now that I think about it, that's such a good option for Banjo in this matchup because minecart has ridiculous priority.
Oh my
such
gosh,
a good move. So having like an invincible move like Wonder Wing to just deal with it, and especially on reaction, is so good for Plus in this matchup. Things not looking necessarily even though. ToastedArt with Diamond. The next up smash will definitely do it, or just a move, or like any forward air, back air. Yeah, forward smash as well. Going to take that stock. ToastedArt definitely looking to make this a quick 2-0 before any potential matchup disparities can form.
I feel like ToastedArt can just kind of play a very slow game at this point, just because they have such a nice lead.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and it's just if there's a character you don't want to be behind against, one of them has got to be Steve. Like it's so difficult to be behind against Steve because say Steve takes the first stock, he had Diamond in hand, whatever, but he's at like 111%. Okay, let's say you get Star Screen. So you're out there, flailing your arms about while you're dying. Steve's mining. Steve's getting another Diamond. So even though he's at 114%, you need one interaction, he's going to have another Diamond in the bank. And ToastedArt, I think definitely could grab another Diamond right now if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just with the way that this game's looking.
Oh, there you go.
This is the matchup. Like that's
and it's
just
such
like
a good stage
stuff.
because I'm pretty sure this stage has more iron and less wood since I think it changes on each stage, right?
It does, yeah. There's some interesting ones because on Kalos, Steve will get the sort of like gray bricks, which are actually more durable than a lot of the other blocks. So taking Steve to Kalos can actually be hard because it's actually more difficult to break the walls.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting.
Wow, and actually reacting to the tech there is ToastedArt. But out of mats, just going to go for a little bit of mining. Going to fill up that resource bar as much as possible, getting so much iron right now. And that's that's one of the hardest things about playing against Steve is you just have to pay so much attention to that resource bar.
Right.
Because iron gives him, iron gives Steve access to all of his best burst options. It gives him minecart, it gives him, TNT for the setups, it gives him down air, like so many of these good moves.
I really like what Plus did there of getting the grenade when he was under ledge pressure with the TNT there and just threatened with the grenade so that he had stage control there.
Wow, ToastedArt's pickaxe actually going to go ahead and break, so he's actually going to be using that extra diamond he has in his
just ran up and
no, never mind. No, not even going to use the other diamond because gets the dash back call out with the up smash. Excellent play there from ToastedArt.
Yeah. I mean, just like we said, ToastedArt just played really patient that last game once